Huh, that's weird. We don't have any youths in here. Maybe we should magically summon one to spice up the show. Okay, now there's funky music playing, but I'm gonna edit it in. Okay, Tittel, say whoa, how did I get here?
Whoa. How did I get here?
Bro, we magically summoned you to the podcast. How do you feel?
Pog.
No, you're supposed to say poggers.
Oh. I think we're just.
How do you feel?
Tittle, you gotta sound not depressed.
How do you feel? Bad. No, you're supposed to say good.
That's great to hear. Let's get started. But before we do start, I wanted to first talk about the Maddie Bear Drive, in which people can come together to donate some essential items such as water bottles, socks, and food to the homeless. There'll be a link in the description where you can sign up to help. All right. How's everyone doing? Are you all pog?
Pog.
That's great. I love
I'm doing
to
great.
hear that.
Thanks for asking.
Also, this is my favorite
Wrong.
time of the
Shut
week.
up,
This is the
Max.
only time I can say pog.
Friday Eve.
Anyways, so I decided that, like, you know, as the host who is not in band, full of a podcast with a ton of band kids, let's try to stay away from the band
for real.
stuff. Yeah, stupid band.
Stupid
Anyway.
band.
Imagine being in band.
I know,
Yeah, right?
right?
L. Huge L.
Okay.
Anyways, so what are you guys' hobbies other than band?
Nothing.
You know, like anything? Oh, okay.
No,
Reddit.
nothing.
Are you guys in any clubs or?
Not really.
I played
Y'all
chess.
ever heard of Legos?
Any sports or
You ever
like
you ever heard of
I play-
Lego building blocks?
Lego what?
Lego building block.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one online?
What?
What?
Wait, what? It's a game, right?
Legos?
like
I didn't think you
Legos?
said Lego building block.
like
though.
the toys?
I know what Legos are, but I thought you were talking about the game.
What Lego building blocks game?
Haven't you heard of
I
Lego
don't-
building blocks? It's free on
There's
the
a
App
Lego
Store.
game.
There's a lot. There's like a
There's a lot.
million Lego games. You're gonna have to be
Yeah,
more
there are a ton of Lego
specific.
games. There's one on. I don't know.
Lego
I don't
Worlds.
play Lego games. Yeah, I think
Loser.
it's probably that one. Pretty
I
much.
play
like,
Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh, dude, I
Bro,
played
I
Lego
missed
Star Wars
that.
2 on my Xbox 360.
I played
Nice.
the
Yeah,
I have
played
Lego
Lego
Star Wars: The
Wars.
Complete Saga, but I don't have the Skywalker Saga though.
I also
Well,
have
it's not
Lego
out
Batman
yet.
on my DS.
It's not out. Oh.
Same.
No.
I played one of the Batman Lego.
Bruh.
Heck yeah.
Dude,
Oh, I played
I
that on
think
my
I 100%
PlayStation,
it did.
like,
If I'm
portable.
gonna be
I have
honest,
two
I have
Batman
most
games.
of the Lego video games.
Oh,
period.
have you guys played the Marvel superheroes one?
Which
No.
one?
No.
I have
I
not.
don't think so.
Lego Marvel superheroes.
You guys
played
Lego
I have
City?
that one.
Yes,
That's a really good one.
I agree.
Good to know.
Bro, they made Lego City game.
Bruh.
Pog,
Hey.
bro.
If there's anything I just learned from this conversation, is that I'm definitely not getting a girlfriend through this podcast.
No, you just have to be funny.
Guys, pretend that Alejandro said something funny. Anyways,
I have standards, Alejandro.
so you guys don't have any other hobbies?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
Okay,
I have dogs.
Chloe, tell us about your hobbies.
I dropped band to be in culinary.
Oh, cool.
Actually,
well, that's crazy. I'm
Yeah,
actually
man.
I'm doing culinary too, Chloe.
That's crazy. I
That's
dropped
why
band too.
you're a
I'm so sorry.
loser.
Chloe.
I didn't know you dropped band.
Yeah.
I didn't drop band. I
Good
took
name band.
US
Not
history over the
you.
summer.
Actually,
Oh.
culinary.
Yeah, I dropped
pretty good.
Spanish.
All right, Jacob,
you.
what is your other hobby?
Rainbow Six.
Okay, shut up.
I
Basketball.
watch basketball.
I play basketball.
All right, that's
I'm not one of those kids on the sidelines that
I
just watch.
have two
I just-
dogs. Does that count as a hobby?
No.
yes, sir.
It
Yeah.
depends on you do with the dogs.
Hey, chill.
Oh God.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I wish you could have phrased that a little bit differently.
Me too.
Yeah. Anyways, so any other hobbies, guys? Or are
I
you
watch
just all
football.
bored?
I do the rare act of working out.
Liar.
I
Bruh.
believe
Cap.
you. Anyways,
Cap.
maybe personally, I don't have any hobbies. I'm not in band, so maybe I
Okay.
should join band so it can be
Band
my
isn't
one
really the
hobby.
only
No,
hobby.
don't.
I don't
Acting like
consider
band is
band
the
a
only
hobby.
It's a lifestyle?
Band is definitely a hobby.
Not by choice.
It's not the only
Painting.
hobby though. There are
It's
plenty
you're
of
not
better hobbies.
You're born a band kid.
No.
That may be
No, I'm a
true.
kid in
Yes.
band.
What?
I joined band thinking I'll learn to play an instrument, and now it
No.
feels like I'm digging
103 years
my own
later.
grave.
That
You
Pain.
may
don't
be
learn
true.
how to play an instrument in band. They just expect
Suffering.
you to know.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that's what middle school's for, Jaydon.
What did you say?
No, they like the second I pulled up, they're like, "All right, play like 6 major scales," and I was like, "Bruh,
You don't know
Jaydon,
six
you can't
major
talk about band.
scales.
it was in 6th grade. What do you mean?"
Okay, it's okay. I didn't know it either. I knew like 5 notes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's called
Alright.
adapting to your surroundings.
Guys,
Shut the fuck
this is
I think
an
this is exactly what
anti-band
Ursala didn't
podcast.
want to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
All right. So, the second topic is Instagram. Do you guys get those like bots, Like do these random
Yes.
bots follow you
Yeah.
or comment on your
Yeah.
posts? All right.
No.
Do you have any weird experiences with them?
No.
Not really. Like, I always just like delete them.
I got
No.
added
Dude, I
to
let them follow me.
I got added to a
I
group
have a
chat
private
once
account, so they can't.
with like a bunch of bots,
Oh,
and
Uh-huh.
then
Oh, yeah.
Josh
So do I.
Mendoza, and it was really weird.
Oh, I went to elementary school with him.
Nice. He's a cool dude.
I often get added to those group chats. Once I think I sent a Weezer meme or something, and then I realized that like people I knew were in that group chat, so I was like, it was very unfortunate. I've been like really tempted to hit up those Instagram sugar daddies, and I was telling Eli about it, and he's like, "You're gonna get sex trafficked." So I was like, that may be true. Maybe I shouldn't.
You get money.
But
though.
I just want money.
There are better ways to make money, Ursula.
How?
Okay, but come on.
You get a job.
I'm about to get a job.
You could work at Baskin Robbins.
No thanks. Anyways, why Max? Do you work at Baskin Robbins? Exactly. Exactly. Now he's all quiet. Is he even here?
He wants to go apply for Baskin Robbins.
But yeah. So no one
Nice.
has interacted with Instagram bots.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Not
I
about that.
interacted with them, but
I get tempted to like accept just to see what happens, but I never do.
I get tagged in photos.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get those.
I don't remember the last time I got tagged, but I have been tagged. Oh, they just comment on posts on like our posts, and Eli posted that thing. It's like comment as if this is
Yeah.
a girl's post.
OMG Slay.
I took one of like the bot comments from one of my own posts and I pasted it into his thing. Yeah.
Speaking of Instagram, does the Pogcast have an Instagram account?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Indeed, it does.
Follow at podcast.
Hey Ryan.
Dot
_podcast.
podcast.
Hey Ryan, did you know that if you subscribe to the podcast YouTube channel and then send a screenshot to the Instagram, you get entered in a raffle?
That is
Oh,
crazy.
I did
Really?
not
No
know
way.
That.
No way.
Dude, maybe we should tell more people about this.
Bro,
I really
I'm pinching
hope
myself.
this
I have
news
to be
gets out.
dreaming.
I feel like a corporate prick.
Ow. Ow.
All right.
Ow.
I think this topic is pretty done for unless anyone has anything to add. No.
Hey Jacob, Ryan, I think you'd both be really good Instagram sugar daddies.
Thanks. I'll look into it.
Our next topic is sleeping in class. Do you guys do it? Have you ever done it?
yes.
One time I got
What have been
tagged.
your experiences?
I did it in band.
Oh, how does that work?
One time I was taking a test while I was sitting in a beanbag and I fell asleep.
The teacher doesn't pay attention.
Nice.
Dude,
I used
I
to
don't
fall
know.
asleep during history videos because they were like an hour long.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna be
Who
honest,
didn't, though?
I don't care about ancient Islam, so
And
that's
then it had to give you the notes.
I know.
I've
But
only slept through like one thing, and it was like Batman versus Superman.
you know what's a good place to fall asleep though? On a bus, like on a school bus. I don't know why it just has.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you get taken.
Dude, yeah, because I'm the last stop on my bus, so it's like it's boring, I get home at 5 p.m. School gets out at 4:20,
I know it takes forever to get home on the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't sleep on buses anymore since the last time I fell asleep on a bus, Eli took a picture of me and posted it.
Oh, I
Just-
remember that. I've seen
My
that.
bus takes roughly the same time as a car.
Just wake up on a bus in a bus barn.
It takes a little bit longer, but not much.
Bus pause.
Bus barn.
Anyways, I didn't start sleeping in class till a certain incident freshman year where I was not at high school for a bit.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, so in my geometry class, I would sleep every day because he always started the class off by talking about conspiracy theories, and it was boring, and I didn't care.
I'm not
Man, that
gonna
would be
lie, he was
brutal.
one of my favorite teachers.
I really
course.
did not like him. One time I asked to go to the restroom while he was talking about his conspiracy theory, and he was like, "No, after this." And then he started teaching math, and then said, "Oh yeah, you can go to the restroom now."
Oh,
So
by
yeah,
by
it's
then you had already pissed your pants, so it didn't matter.
exactly. It's just, yes, this conspiracy theory is so much more important than me learning geometry.
Yeah, kinda.
In my algebra 2 class, I would also sleep, but only after I finished all my work.
I think I
Yeah, I
slept in
think
class like after
I'm
my
kind of
Spanish
curious how
midterm.
your math grade looked, Ursula. With all
Dude,
this
I
sleeping.
always had 100. I swear, like I was good at algebra.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me
I had
look at my
algebra in the
grades.
freshman
Let me
building.
prove it to you.
Oh no.
Oh no, I can't. But I swear,
What's
I
9 plus
always
10?
had an A in the class. 12. I did very well in that class. I just didn't have any friends, so I didn't talk to anyone. And I would
I
just do my
have
work
rarely
and then sleep.
intentionally fallen asleep in a class. It's always by accident because I'm too tired.
I try to fall asleep after the STAR test, but I can't.
I mean,
It sucks.
do you ever
Sucks
feel
to read.
awkward when someone falls asleep next to you in class?
No.
It's like when you're on an airplane and
Well, no.
someone falls asleep next to you.
Well, no, like I was in biology freshman year, and this kid named Rogan fell asleep next to me.
Rogan Dex!
Good.
Oh my
And
god, he was on
he
my
was a
wall.
cool. I don't
Me,
know.
Anon, 15, sleeping in class. Kid
Great.
next to me thinks I'm weird.
I didn't think
My
he was
face
weird,
went.
but he woke up with marks all over his face. I'm like, you got a little
That's how you can
something.
tell it's
and
a
he's
good
like, yeah,
sleep. It's a
that's how
good
you can tell
nap.
it's a good ass nap. And I'm like, oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah, he
I
would
guess it was a good nap.
sometimes he would sleep in first period.
And then WAP.
Who didn't fall asleep in WAP?
Oh yeah, you weren't
Dude,
there.
I fell asleep in WAP.
Me?
I don't think I did.
Oh, I'm the
Did
only
it
one
because
who
I
didn't fall
didn't
asleep.
take WAP.
Who did
I
fall
might have.
asleep? Dang.
Sleeping in class, pog. Just be responsible.
Sleep responsibly. All right, next topic.
What did you say, Chloe?
Oh, I told Aaliyah about the co-host thing. She said she'd be cool at it.
What COVID thing?
Co-hosting.
Oh, co-hosting.
You can't say that. It's a demonetization word.
Secret. What? Shut up. Okay. Anyways.
Co-hosting is a demonetization
No,
word?
no, the virus.
Saying yeah.
The
okay.
worldwide sickness thingy.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Anyways,
I don't know.
so Ryan brought up an interesting topic earlier outside of the
Spit.
podcast. He's talking about this game called Pocket Frogs. I don't know if you guys know about it.
Right.
Pocket Bra.
It's a mobile
Like-
game.
Still not
Frog.
sponsored.
So that brings up the question: what were some of your guys' like childhood games? You know,
Like
Oh.
mobile games or
Angry
like just
yeah. I mean, any
Bum-bum-bum.
game.
How about
you know?
Subway Surfers not sponsored?
Yes, Subway Surfers. I feel like these
That
are
was a
like the
good one.
neutral games.
when I was a kid, I played a lot of Black Ops 2 and
Oh.
Halo 3.
That explains.
Yeah, Halo. Pause.
And when Black Ops 3 came out, my life was changed forever.
I see. I
That
guess
is-
this is why we were different. When I was a younger kid, I played Lego games and Star
Did y'all
Wars
play,
games all the time.
Did y'all play My Sims not sponsored?
I didn't
No.
play it.
Yes, I
No.
did.
I don't think I ever played. I played a lot of Mario.
Oh, dude, me too.
That's Mario. That's
when,
weird.
Okay.
He's a
DS
weird.
You know what
came
you know what the best game was? SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab.
Heck yes!
That game was fire.
Yes.
I remember there was
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that
a
was a good game.
Madagascar game. I don't remember anything about it, but I just remember it was a thing.
I used to play My Little Pet Shop on my DS.
Nintendogs.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god.
and then-
Nintendogs, dude!
I played like a Cars game that was like Grand Theft Auto, but Cars.
Like the movie
But
Cars.
I played
Yeah, like the movie
Spyro.
Cars.
I think that's what it's
Wait,
called.
was it like Car 2's?
Oh, I remember Spyro.
Cars 2, or was it
Yeah.
like
I think it was Cars 1.
okay? Because I had like a Cars 2 game on my DS.
Right. It was on PlayStation 2.
Did you have
Was it
My
like
Sims
hit and run?
Animals?
Was it like
My
a hit
Sims
and run game?
Animals?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Would y'all ever go on like Nick or CartoonNetwork.com and just play like those games for
Bro,
hours?
Yes.
Everyone
Play
else-
Block Party.
Yes.
Goldfishfun.com.
Oh my!
Oh.
That was the best time.
Girlsgogames.com.
Do y'all remember the Wow Wow Wubsy show?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Full
used
math
to play their
games.
online games all the time.
Wow, wow,
So,
wubsy. You
I would
the
always
little,
play
like,
I'd always play SpongeBob and the Powerpuff Girl games because I thought they were it's
nice.
silent. I don't like it.
Dude, I just miss. I don't think Cartoon Network still has like the old games on there. I should
They
check.
actually do, and it's I don't know if I should be saying this, but on school Chromebooks, CartoonNetwork.com is not blocked.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
like
you just
games-
spammed
Dude,
it for literally
Pog!
everyone.
I remember the Adventure Time one. There's a Courage the Cowardly Dog one. It was really fun. Dude, remember what was the other one? It was like the blue dude and the little kid.
Wait.
Oswald, no.
Flapjack.
Peaceful mode.
Flapjack.
No.
Oh my God, it's
Foster.
on
Osmosis
Hulu.
Jones?
Wait, no, that was the other one. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like
like
that.
the really tall basketball player.
I was thinking of Chowder.
he was
for a second.
LeBron James.
Chowder was
Oh.
good.
I love Chowder.
I was watching
I love
Flapjack
Chowder, man.
earlier and I forgot how weird the show
Chowder.
was.
I couldn't hear anything over your Xbox typing.
He's got a point.
Dude, I just love Max.
I can get more of that. Hold on.
Xbox typing ASMR.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
trying to
so
listen to
hollow.
my dear friend Ursala, and I just hear like,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna edit this out.
Just don't include Jaden's track.
Yeah, I'm gonna like edit out a lot of him.
You're gonna have to take like all of Jaden's like. Okay, that's some
That's
server
good.
muting.
Like,
Jaden, I'm
audio
server
files
muting
of
you.
everyone?
I'm done.
All right, I'll stop.
All right. So next
Beat you,
topic.
Jaden.
Oh, it's
Man,
actually
you're
our
Karen.
controversial question. I forgot what question I was gonna ask. Let me go check.
Oh, really?
Um,
Oh, wait, is it the question?
These questions were brought to you by Jacob and Alejandro.
Also,
No, just say
guys,
PBS
I
kids.
have an announcement actually.
Mm-hmm.
I just lost the game. Okay.
No, I lost the
All right.
game.
I just
So-
won the game.
That's it. I'm not wishing you a happy birthday, Ursula.
Oh, dude, you knew it was my birthday?
Tomorrow. I know.
Ow.
Oh wait,
Oh,
should I
really?
let you
Did
say
I
that?
tell you?
Podcast
It is
birthday.
tomorrow.
No, you
podcast
told
birthday.
Aaliyah, and I was reading through the stuff, so
Oh,
I
I
added it to my calendar.
forgot. Thank you. All right. So controversial question.
Is that what this segment is called? Controversial
Should be like
question.
kooky questions.
Yes. What are you guys' dumbest pet peeves?
Oh.
Max, go first. Hurry. 3,
wait,
2.
what was the question again?
What is your dumbest pet peeve?
That's one of them.
2.
I really
What?
hate. I have a fear of the dark.
That's.
That's understandable.
How is that
Oh,
a
I guess
pet
we're doing
peeve?
phobias.
How is that a
Wait, my
pet
dumbest pet
peeve?
peeve?
I'm afraid of being
Yeah, your dumbest
The
pet
dark
scared of the
is a
dark.
pet
or I'm,
peeve.
I'm mad.
Soup.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I really hate flies.
Oh yeah. Okay, no, I'm done.
Is
I'm
that a
done.
dumb pet
Jaden.
peeve though?
My dumbest pet peeve is Jaden and people wearing shoes that don't go with their clothes. That really bothers
What?
me for some reason.
What
I
if you
feel
only
like I
got
do
one
that a
pair of
lot in
shoes?
I don't-
Me in
Alejandro?
middle school.
I hate when people say further when they actually mean farther. That really annoys me.
I hate when people don't know like the different yours and theirs.
That's really
I
irritating.
think that's really funny. Wait, but you do that, Alejandro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You lie.
Alejandro's so good at typing, guys. Relax.
Does anyone else?
I'm gonna agree with Max. Flies. Like we've had like a ton of flies in the past.
Chloe, what is one of your dumb pet peeves?
Like when people are singing songs and stuff and they say the wrong words.
Or like when people sing songs in class,
Yeah.
like in
Oh,
the middle
yeah.
of geometry class, when someone just starts singing. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
And
that.
then other people join in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that's like theater kids.
Yeah.
Theater kids
Head
are worse
right.
than band kids.
God.
Oh.
Controversial. That's
Well,
a
what if they're
controversial part.
both? What if they're both?
Oh, I have another
They're
pet peeve.
They're both
It's only
pretty
happened
bad.
twice, but I hate it when Chloe's like, "Look at my cat," and then it's like it's hiding in her hair and you can't see it. It's like,
I did that once, okay?
and that's all it took. That's all it takes.
That's all it took.
God, you're so
Sneak 100.
mean.
I'm just saying, I want to see the cat, but I can't because Chloe's
Well,
hair's
I post
everywhere.
it on
It's
my
like,
story all the time, so you can see it there.
do you have any other questions, Ursula?
Oh.
Yo.
Well, honestly, I really like that question.
That's a pretty good question.
Thanks, I came up with it.
I know. I was there.
Me
remember?
too. Yes, I know.
Awesome.
All right. So
I miss
feel
Eli.
like that is okay.
Thanks.
Why don't you just have Eli host then?
No, Ursula. I'm
That's a good
sorry.
idea. Why don't we do that?
No, Ursula. I'm sorry. Please continue.
All right. So do you think it's time to talk about our stories?
Yeah. What's the topic?
Yeah.
All right. So our story time topic is getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I feel like Jacob wants to go first.
I want to go first. Okay, so
Okay,
I
go
just
ahead.
I just recalled this one a few minutes ago. Okay. So I was at this place called Peter Piper Pizza. It's basically Chuck E. Cheese, but like a
Oh, in
little
San
better.
Antonio, or is there one here?
No, there's one in South Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was pretty
When
local
was this?
too. 9-10 years ago, but I remember it. All right. So I was with my friend Alex, right? And I think it was him. Anyways, that's besides the point. We were like playing tag or something, and then I run past this Dance Dance Revolution game, but there's a little kid in the way, and then I truck
Oh,
the little
no.
kid,
Oh
and he
my
goes
God.
flying. This man goes flying into the machine. And
Jacob
then
is
his
a
mom
bad
just comes out from
person.
around the corner and then just like yells at me, and then I book it, and then go hide in the playground or whatever it is. So that's my story.
Was the kid okay?
I don't know. It's like a hit and run.
Dang.
Does anyone else have any trouble stories, or are you all good kids?
Alejandro, you should go.
No, thank you. I'm
Yes.
okay.
Where'd he go?
We should have invited Eli for the trouble stories. He could talk about the door.
I don't think we should ever talk about the door.
We tell the story about when you and Jacob were studying, and I was there.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell it, Jacob, or should I?
Wait,
No, I
I
like
think
want
the
Max should
bathroom?
tell it.
Or who wants to tell it?
The
I
bathroom?
feel like Max should because
Max,
you
tell.
guys already told your story.
I'm the outside perspective. Okay, so like, I think I was bored one day, and I was like going to the corner store, and then I got something random, and came back, and I saw Jacob Alejandro and like Emma, I think was her
Yeah.
name.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, they were studying WAP, and I was really bored, so I wanted to mess with them. And then I came over, and then some weird thing happened, but me and Jacob started having a flip flop fight. And
Wait,
then,
where was this?
In the
In the,
it was in the
300 building.
300 building, and like the
cafeteria.
Oh, this is at school.
Yeah.
and so we started
You went
fighting.
to the corner school. That's interesting,
Yeah.
Max. You went to the corner store during school?
No, it was after school.
After school.
Yeah.
It's like the one day we studied.
Why would I
I've
do
been
that?
studying.
And the last one.
Okay, so like,
The first and last.
so we started fighting, and then my geometry teacher came out at one point. I was like,
Oh, I love him.
"Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing good." And then he just kind of walked away while me and Jake were fighting still. And then I was like, "Okay, I need to use the bathroom really bad." So I had to go to the bathroom. I don't think Jacob knew this, but I had to go number 2. And he
I
like
did not.
opened the stall
Unless
and
you
then
pee
ran
sitting
away.
down.
And then
Alright,
I
so-
was so scared.
Okay,
I, like,
hold on. I have to
hide
give
the toilet
I have
paper.
to give background information to the story because it makes it better. So when you left, me and Jacob and Emma were sitting and talking, right? And I asked, like, where'd Max go? And Jacob's like, into the 300 bathroom. And I'm like, oh, does he know that the door in the stall doesn't lock? And Jacob goes,
My eyes
like
lit up.
Oh my god.
Like, it looked like Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, like all at the same time. Jacob sprints. Like like he could have won a marathon. He sprints.
Yes, a
I
marathon.
follow him, right, because I have to. I had to see what's gonna happen. And Jacob goes in there, freaking kicks the door. And I hear his Mac going, "I'm trying to take a poop," and he just runs out. Oh my god! It was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. And we're just sitting at the table now, and Max comes back and he's kind of taking like a little walk of shame. He's like, oh,
You're
I
dumb.
missed. I'm pretty sure.
it was so good.
Men.
That was brutal.
That's funny.
It was the best.
Imagine if Max wasn't in that stall. Just some other
Oh
person.
my god.
Yeah, I had to tie it with toilet paper to make sure no one else kicked it open.
Actually,
Yeah, I remember that.
All
Actually,
right. Does anyone else have a story? Ryan, do you have a trouble
Ryan,
story?
you have to have a story.
I know I do. I can't think of one.
Tell them about the stands.
The
that you would draw-
stands.
Yes.
Oh, such a lame
K-pop
story.
stand?
Oh, like when I was drawing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what he
guess
does.
that's the story.
He draws on stands.
Right. Except I wasn't drawing on the stands. I was
Oh, what?
drawing stands.
Oh, like JoJo stands.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the up dog with Miss Beth?
Miss B.
Yeah. So one of my band teachers was going through saying whatever about the class, and I asked her.
She
I
said that
told
it
her it
smelled,
smells
though.
like up dog out here, and she said she said what's that?
She said it smells like dogs.
Yeah, and like everyone understood except her. It smells like dogs. I had to repeat myself. I had to repeat
Ryan, do we have
myself
to have a
'cause she-
talk?
And then someone in one of the closer rows to her he said that I said it smells like up dog, and she yelled at me for that.
Oh my god.
I have one more. If that's
Go
okay.
ahead. If no one else has a story.
So I'm starting to realize that whenever I get in trouble, usually Max and Jacob are both there.
Yeah.
So basically, we're in jazz band,
Oh.
and me and Max are on our phones, and Max reads an article about like some CEO who will not be named who went to jail. And
Oh, yeah.
he found the picture of her, scrolled in, I started worshiping her picture. And she's like, "Stop!" I'm gonna post that picture. I almost killed myself for that picture. It was amazing.
Oh my.
Is Miss Fred like retiring or whatever?
I hope. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna edit that out.
No.
I heard she was.
I hope not.
She
Just add a
would
not
be
there.
like the saddest thing because she was my favorite. Sadly,
I don't have favorites. They're just all good. Yeah.
All right, Max, do you have a story?
I told one.
No, that wasn't
Yeah.
really getting in trouble.
Jaden, you get in
story,
trouble
was
all
it?
the time. Like, you get in trouble every second of every day. What's your story?
I have to unmute him. All right, Jaden. Here's your time to shine.
Can
Jaden.
like
Hold on, I'm
come
playing zombies.
Okay.
Yeah, I get in trouble all the time. I'm a
What was
delinquent.
your favorite story though?
Let me think. I died. Okay, favorite story. I guess maybe, okay, so back in 6th grade, I was a guy, right? And I show up to my boys' table, the boys I had, and there's this guy sitting in my seat. I'm like, what the? Because like this was a really packed school. Like, if you had a seat, you were lucky. So it's like this guy sitting in my seat. I'm like, hey. I go up to him. I tap on him. I'm like, hey, you're sitting in my seat. And then he's like, so? And then he turns around, and I grab him by like, under your chin, between your neck and chin, with like both my
What?
hands, and I just lift him up, and I drop
Oh my
him onto
God.
the floor.
Wasn't that Adrian?
I dropped him onto the floor, and he like hit his head, and then I got detention for like a week.
Did you get your seat?
Oh my
Really?
God,
I
that is
wonder-
so
Yeah, I got my
scary.
seat back.
Okay, cool,
I
that's
got
all
my
that
seat
matters.
back, though.
You got your seat.
Fuck
That's
that guy.
scary.
Okay, mess with you. Bro, that's
Ooh,
wild.
I just got crawl space.
God, that's why I hate New Jersey.
This wasn't Jersey. This was in like Houston.
It's even worse.
Yeah,
You have
it
to
was
edit that
even
out.
worse.
How do you guys even know Jaden?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I tell this?
Go ahead.
So, it was like the last day of summer band. I hate how many summer band stories I have. And
Wait.
Jaden. Okay, so
So freshman year?
yeah, no, this was our sophomore
last year.
year. Last year. So this was the last day of band camp, and we were gonna do like some show thing or whatever. and there was a dress code. It wasn't allowed.
Gosh.
Basically, wear the maroon shirt, the black shorts,
polo.
black socks, black shoes.
All
So we're all
black
waiting under
everything.
the bleachers, and I just see this kid, this sausage-legged kid walking with white socks on across.
It's not my fault.
Like I distinctly remember it reminded me of a waddle.
I don't want to be.
Sausage
I don't want to be here anymore.
And so I just see Jaydon like walking onto the field, and we find out he's the new saxophone player. And he comes over to us, and I'm talking to Jacob and our friend Allie, and they're like, "Oh, we should be nice to him. He's the freshman." So I had a better idea. So I went over to a senior named Lathan, and I basically told him
Oh my God.
fresh blood, and he goes over there, he grabs him, and he just starts sniffing him. He's
What?
like
What's
up
going
and
on?
down.
This is my first day of high school, by the
This
way.
was his first day, like less than an hour at being against.
I showed
at
up
the
with white
school.
socks because I didn't know I had to wear a whole uniform that day.
Wait, so
And
were
so
you not
there's a
at band camp anytime
picture
before that?
in the
No,
band
he
archives of me wearing white socks while everybody else is wearing black socks.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
basically,
horrible.
I guess after that, he became our responsibility because he never went away, and now it's been a year.
Yep.
So my
I
life's
didn't
full
even
of
know.
regret.
I didn't know he was a freshman.
Wait, so
No.
did Jaydon start
Lathan
living
That was Lathan.
or sniffing?
started smelling him.
That's against my morale.
Oh, okay.
Morals. Ugh.
By the way, does that story make me sound like a bad person?
Oh yeah, because like it's not my fault.
It was so funny. I could not stop laughing. It was
I don't even
so
want to go to
great.
summer band this time. God.
I'm not. I'm
It's
going
so
to. I'm going to Colorado, and I'm staying quarantined for 2 weeks. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, you can just skip it?
No,
No.
If they have it, I'm probably not going to show.
it'd be very unwise to have it.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I think they're not having.
Wait, this is too political.
It is, and we
Oh,
have
it's
to
too
edit
real.
all that out.
I'm going to New
That's the-
I think
Jersey
it's
in
stupid that
Austin
this is
anyway, or
political.
August anyway.
I know.
So you just got back to Austin. Now you're going. We can't. Oh, I'm saying where you live. Oh well. And now you're going to Jersey.
Yeah.
Like-
What's the
Okay.
problem? You need me?
Nothing.
Why do you keep going places? Just stay here.
All right. Ursula,
Do
did
you
say
want
a
me
story?
to stay in Austin?
I have one
Exactly.
from like I'll carry this with me forever. But in preschool,
This ought to be good.
I've always been a good kid. Like I haven't actually no that. Okay, you know what? I feel like I have two stories. One
Go
of them
ahead.
more recent. But basically in preschool, there were these two kids at this whiteboard, and they had those like magnetic alphabet letters, and they put them all in order, and I came and I scrambled it up and messed it up, and then I felt really bad, and they're like they started crying. No, I don't think they started crying. I think they just said that they were gonna tell on me. And then I started crying, and I went to the timeout rug and put myself in timeout. And this girl came up to me. She's like, "Ursula, why are you crying?" And I'm like, I messed up their alphabet, and I'm in timeout now. And then the teacher comes, and she's like, "I didn't put you in timeout." So yeah, that's the time of how I put myself in timeout.
Wholesome.
God, elementary
No,
school's
I
the
messed up-
worst.
That was preschool though.
Oh.
It says the non-fast kid.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, if you ran fast and if you were fast in elementary school, then everyone loved you.
Yeah, that's the one problem. I was fat in elementary school. No one loved
That's
me.
okay. I was too. Fat and furious.
Okay, so my second
I was
story
actually
was
really
in
skinny in elementary
my
school.
second story was in 8th grade. So I had BIM with Nathan, Quentin, Andrew Adkins, if you know. So we always like messed around in that class, but like I always got my work done, and we didn't like the teacher because she was like, I don't even know, she was just really rude, and she showed us like on the projector like pictures of these snakes that she ran over, like a ton of snakes that she ran over, and I'm like, dude, that is like messed up.
Like the fact that was more than one. Like, oh
Yeah,
my,
and
how
they
many
were like
were
large snakes, and they were just holding them up.
Oh.
At least 5.
Oh my god.
And it really bothered me. It
That's really
pissed me off.
disturbing.
Yeah. I
I
just
once-
didn't like her.
Oh my god. I
She was
once
not a
freaked
nice
out
teacher.
because a dragonfly got run over. and my friend
Whoa, how's that even
Tamara.
possible? They're like super fast.
I don't know. It was like driving low, and this thing was huge, right? So it hit, made a loud sound. It was like
Ugh,
trying to walk.
like crunching leaves.
Yes.
Oh,
No, but
God.
then what happened was he went over to it, stepped on it 3 times,
Oh my
put it
god.
to where a car would hit it, and then cars just
Finishing
kept
kill.
running over it. It was in 6th grade. That was the most horrifying thing I ever saw.
Hey, Alejandro,
You
you
should
remember
not
when you
be
were
funny.
mad at me for the longest time in elementary?
Oh, I don't want to tell that story. I don't need the backlash.
I think it's really funny.
You know what?
Backlash.
I really want to get Ryan on here so I can have someone to relate to from like elementary school stories.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ursula, have you heard this story?
No, I did not.
So, me and Alejandro were in the same kindergarten class, alright? And
Shut
we
up.
had these movie days where we would watch like a bunch of like Disney movies, and Nemo was on, right?
Uh-huh.
And so me and Alejandro were friends in kinder, and so like I was like always a teacher's pet, so he told me that he wasn't feeling well, and he said it was like his first time watching a movie or whatever. Anyway, he said he wasn't feeling well, so I told the teacher, and the teacher told me to take him to the nurse's office. And anyway, he's been mad at me for a while because
That is so
I was
stupid.
not.
Did he miss the movie?
Yeah, he missed the movie and he had to go home.
Alejandro, we can invite you over for movie night
Well,
one day.
no, she didn't say. We were also
Drive-in.
in the same 1st grade class. That happened on the
We
last
were?
day of school. We were in the same 1st grade class.
Oh.
Exact same thing. Same movie. Same situation. Last day of
Oh
school.
my god!
But that is not why I was mean to you in freshman year. I did not hold it against you. That's a dumb story. That's not true.
I think it is.
Fake news.
Okay. So let me continue my 8th grade story.
Oh yeah.
So, we always messed around in that class. And one day Nathan was just standing for some reason at his computer, and I pulled the chair out, but then I was like, this
How
is not a
rude.
good idea. So I put it back under him, but like I guess not in the right spot, because when he sat down, like he hit his head on the chair, and I felt so bad. He touched his head, and
I was the
it was
victim
normal.
of that.
And then he's like, "Oh,
once.
I'm bleeding," and I'm like, "Oh!" And I felt so bad, dude. I felt.
Did
so
he make
bad.
it?
And yes, he made it. He didn't even. Okay, hang
Wait,
on.
really?
So I was like, uh-oh, I was about to curse. And I had to tell the teacher, and she's like, "See, this is what happens when you always horse around in class." And I'm like, "Okay, but we should probably get into the nurse."
No, that's what
Made
happens
me
when
sit
you're
into the-
honest.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
took him to the nurse, and then like she called my mom, and I was, yeah, it was just very upsetting. And then the next day, like we always went to this one class before school started, and he was there, and he was like, "Dude, like I'm okay. I didn't even need stitches or anything. They literally just put pressure on it, and it stopped bleeding."
Pog.
And yeah, so there's just a scab, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get my mom to like tell the teacher not to like get you in trouble or anything, because she's a nurse and she knew that it wasn't that bad." It's very nice. What else? Something else happened. Oh, that same day, like I got pulled out of class. Like, the nurse called me to her office just to tell me like, like this is what the wound looks like. You're a bad person. It was really horrible, and I felt bad. And then, yeah, I really hated that teacher because I feel like she tried to make me feel worse about it than I already did. So,
I
yeah,
feel like that's
that's
one of the
story.
qualifications of being a nurse, making kids feel bad.
I gotta get going because my mom wants me to get off.
All
All
right.
right.
I think that's the
Bye-bye.
last story. Ursula, do you want to end
We
it?
should probably start wrapping it up.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't plan any outro, but you know what, guys? Oh no, Ryan already left. I didn't realize. I feel bad. Anyways, so for everyone listening, you should definitely 100% follow us on Instagram at let's see, what's the username?
Podcast.
Podcast
Dot
underscore
podcast.
All right, that is the username.
I'll just put the link.
And enter in our Spotify raffle. You
gotta
should
put-
subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe.
And DM a screenshot to us. Also follow us on Instagram, and yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on listening. I'll see you guys next time. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye.